Good evening, ma'am. It's good afternoon. Okay.
Yeah, it's still afternoon. How are you doing, Mahima?
I'm doing great, ma'am. And how about you?
I'm hale and hearty. Thank you so much. Fit and fine, I can say. So, how is the day going?
Our day is going great actually. So far, I also had two sessions before that. So it's my third session because my Miss Yari subscription is going
It's
to
going to end.
expire. Yeah, that's why I thought to book with you again because I started my journey with you, and that's why I.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Most of the learners do it, right? They just get back to the tutors whom they have started with. So yeah, it always feels nice to meet the learners who had sessions with you at some point of time in their journey,
Right.
right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
how has this journey evolved you? I mean, to say, do you see any change in yourself?
Of course, ma'am. I can see conspicuous change in terms of especially my the way of expressing myself because the moment I started my journey, I was camera conscious, but now I can see little bit it has improved, not drastically, but little bit.
Okay, how about real-time conversations? The moment you start interacting with someone, when you are sharing a same physical space, I mean to say real conversations, right? Not the virtual ones, offline
Okay.
conversations, I can
Mm-hmm.
say. So
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel at that point of time?
So far, ma'am, I don't get much opportunities to do that. But whenever, if I'm at the place where I have to interact with someone physically, of course, it's feels little scary initially. But once conversation goes on the direction, then after some certain period of time, I feel comfortable with them. So starting the conversation itself.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get started. Mahima, would you like to go with the topic that we have for today's discussion? It's about festivals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
so would you like to go with the same topic, or is there anything else that you would like to discuss?
I can go with session topic as well. No worries.
Okay, wonderful. So, yeah, festivals are liked by all of us, right? Okay, there is no individual on this earth who doesn't like festivals, and they are an important part of our overall, life. And we create memories whenever there is any festival. We click pictures and we spend some quality time with our close ones, right? So, I would want to know, why do you think festivals are important part of our culture, right? Why should we have festivals? We already have. India is the land of festivals, right? So, what is the importance of festivals in our lives?
Um, it's a very vast actually topic, but definitely I would love to say something. Festival, whenever festival comes, it always brings joy in our life. That's the first reason we can say festival is important. And like take an example in our India, we celebrate Diwali and Holi and Raksha Bandhan. Many more festivals are there. So whenever when it's the festive times, we all gather we all gathers and talk and enjoy and spend some quality time. So it's that's the also reason why we enjoy festival. And because there is also one reason, whatever the festival we celebrate in India, there is some reason behind that, because our maybe the rituals, traditions, and ancestors. So there are many more things actually in
Yes.
that. So that's also one of reasons. And again uh, it's we can say we can enjoy sweets
Hmm.
and many more things, like because every tradition individuals brings different meaning and different thing in life which we can do. So that's the reason festivals are important.
Hmm, that's true. That's actually true. It brings a lot of joy and cheerfulness in our life. Okay, no matter what part of world we are living in, we want to celebrate that special occasion with our close ones, parents, with our extended family. That is the time when we exchange gifts. We buy gifts for people. We go to their houses, right? So, what's that one thing that you like about festivals? Is it getting ready for the occasion, wearing all those colorful and vibrant dresses? Or is it visiting your close ones, going to their place, sitting with them, no, just having some chit chat with them? Or is it cooking? Because cooking is also an important part of any celebration, right, or any festival. So what do you enjoy the most?
Shopping, ma'am.
Oh my God. But don't you think that
Festivals.
festivals are that time of the year when the prices are skyrocketing, right? So you must avoid shopping at the time of any.
But we enjoy because whenever it's the festival times in India, especially where I'm connecting from UP, like okay, so Diwali and I can say Holi and
Mhm,
Eid and Raksha Bandhan. These are some famous festivals, right? Whenever
mhm,
we go to market, oh my God, like all the street
mhm,
full with different colors and different kind of varieties, like whether it's the crackers or the cloths. So everything I love, and the crowd especially I enjoy.
mhm. The crowd is crazy. Oh my God. I feel suffocated. I feel
I
claustrophobic the
know.
moment I go to market. I never go to market whenever it's too crowded. What about you?
I go. I prefer to go on festive times only. It's not like always I prefer only
Mhm,
crowded place. No, whenever it's the time of festival, just because we go out, we can see beautiful lights and
mhm.
new things actually,
No
variety of
idea.
things. Yeah. So if we are sitting at home, so how we can enjoy that, right? So
Yes.
for that, that's the reason always why I prefer to go
Uh,
for a shopping, especially on a festive times, and I really thoroughly enjoy this.
that's great. Sometimes you just go there because just for window shopping. You don't have need a strong reason to go to a market. Just by looking at the things, you become happy, right?
And ma'am, honestly, like I don't go for my shopping. Like I always go with my mother. She does all the shoppings and all, and I am looking here and there like what others are doing in a market.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you just get to know what's new in the market, what's
Right.
trending, right? New styles, designs. That's
Right.
great. That's great. Okay, wonderful. So, Mahima, I would want to know, how do you celebrate your favorite festival?
Uh, how do I favorite? My favorite festival is Diwali. I
Hmm.
can say because it's known as um, what we can say
The festival of
light
light.
of festivals. Yeah, festival of lights. Yeah, we can say that. That's the reason. And we decorate our home with diyas and candles, and we wear new clothes, and we exchange gifts also. So that's the main reason I really enjoy Diwali. It's my favorite one.
Mhm. That's great. But this re-gifting culture is very common in every festival. For example,
Uh-huh.
I give you some gift. You pass it on to the next person, to some other person, right? So, have you ever done it, re-gifting?
Regifting, especially when someone gave you a son papri box. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
God, that is the most disliked sweet.
That's why everyone just pass it out to someone else, right? When someone's gifted son papri. So,
Yes.
often like there's a memes also comes just because of
Mhm.
son papri on social
Mhm.
media if you watch. So
Mhm.
that's the one thing. If I talk about, I can't say like mhm, I haven't done it yet.
You have never
But
ever done it. So
no,
you
this is something.
you gift for everyone. Whosoever you meet on day of Diwali, you give them new gift. You never pass on the old gift to.
No,
Uh,
all gift. No, I don't.
no, no, no,
Hmm.
no.
If I
Okay,
don't like, I can ask. This is something someone has gifted to me, and if you like this, you can take it. Like
you can
simply,
keep it.
yeah.
Okay, that's so nice of you. Actually, so honest. For the first time ever, I'm meeting a girl who does this. Right. Otherwise, what people do, they just change the wrapping or few chains here and there, and they just take it to someone house. Right. So it's re-gifting culture is the most popular meme that you'll find at the time of festivals. Right.
Right, ma'am.
Okay, great. We know that festivals, as I already told you, they help you to come out of your sorrows, your griefs. That's why I think festivals are important. I think that is the actual essence of celebrating festivals. It helps you to come out of your trauma. If you're going through some bad times, some emotional trauma, it kind of uplifts your spirits,
Right.
and you get into a zone where you love to have time with your loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, there are some not so good things about festivals, right? So I would want to know, what are some not so good things about festivals according to you? Actually, festivals are not bad. We make them bad
Right, we make them as a
because of
human
the
being, of
actions,
course.
right? Because of our actions.
Mm. Okay. There's a time, especially it's go with male actually. Okay, I can say they connect every festival, every joy with drink. Okay,
Hmm.
which is something make make that festival was sometimes it's happened
Hmm.
like end up with fights and some drama in family, so it
Hmm.
destroy all that happiness in that moment. So this is the one thing, and sometimes we also reckless when take an example, if I go and uh, what we can say play some
Loud music?
not some loud music like in a Diwali when we go and just enjoy crackers, right? Because of our,
Yes.
we are not
Bursting
careful,
crackers.
right? Right,
Mhm.
right. So
Mhm.
that moments we have to be careful, you know,
Yeah. But
and
what about crackers? Like, do you think bursting crackers at first place is it the right thing to do? Because any festival is about joy, right?
uh-huh.
Okay. And Diwali in itself is a festival of lights, but it's not the festival of crackers. We have made it that way, right? We have made it that way. But do you think that Diwali without crackers is possible? Is that possible?
Uh, is it possible? We can try to uh, create in different way. Little bit changes we can do, of course, because
Mhm.
crackers is of course harmful for our environment,
Mhm.
and we all know. And in some state, even it's banned during Diwali time. We can't. Uh, what we can say, forna in English, ma'am.
Sorry.
We can't. What we can say like मतलब कि forna in English, मतलब कि we can't.
Burn, you can use burn the crackers or burst the crackers. Both are
Burst, right?
acceptable.
Okay, yeah. So during Diwali time, there's a few city at the state they prohibited crackers, so we can't burst it there. So for that reason, I can say, and we should avoid it. Like overall, I can say because I'm the personally I enjoy diyas and candles and sweets and everything. But when it's come crackers, so no, I don't prefer to. I
Yeah,
enjoy only.
I've seen animals running crazy the moment there is any huge sound. Okay, I hate the crackers which produce a lot of sound. Otherwise, I'm not against crackers. Okay, it's a one-time thing. There are many people, but particularly children, who do it. Not only children, even adults enjoy doing it,
Enjoy.
right? But yeah, we must refrain using using those crackers which produce a lot of sound, a lot of smoke, right? So some light firework is okay, but not something which is very which is detrimental for our environment, for animals, right? Not something like that, because the next day whenever it's Diwali or any kind of festival, right? Not only Diwali, next day you can see there's some haziness in the sky,
Right.
everything looks hazy because of pollution,
Correct.
right? So do you think noise is noise pollution is very common during festivals?
Uh-huh. Yes,
Noise
ma'am.
pollution.
Of course, it's of course because I remember like when I was during my college time. So one of my like cousins, so she was very small that moment. So whenever like any cracker bursted in a sky, she started crying. So there are many small kids and toddler, right?
Mhm.
Who have a problem with cracker sound and noise. So even animals, as you mentioned, cats and dogs, even like they all are intimidated like the because of the cracker's voice only.
Mhm.
So that's the reason. It's create lot of problem.
Mhm. And we need to be in our limits, right? You cannot play loud music at the time of festival. I mean, celebrating festival doesn't give you a license to play music loud. There can be an old age person lying on a bed, bedridden, or there can be a hospital nearby. There can be a person who is preparing for exam, right? So yeah, so these things must be taken into consideration. Yes, at the same time, yes, noise pollution. It also causes land pollution because we throw a lot of disposable items on roads,
Right.
right?
Right.
What about that?
And Simon?
Whenever it's any festival, we pollute land as well because we throw a lot of, we litter every place wherever we go. right? A lot of disposable items, polythenes, leftover food, we leave it on a road. So what is your take on that? Pollution is a big problem.
Yes, ma'am, it's a big problem, and I know like the struggle, like who's workers like who clean the street right next day to the Diwali, they find so much difficulties to do that. Like it's a real struggle for them that moment after Diwali and Holi. So I can say if we like be mindful about that in that way, like we can enjoy. It's not like we are not going to enjoy the festival without crackers and to a lot of pollution. We can stop that and try to enjoy the festival in that way which not harm environment.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's something we can do.
Yeah, that's true. Because this planet doesn't belong to us only. It belongs
Right.
to many more generations to come. Right? So what are we leaving behind if we'll keep polluting Earth the way we are polluting, if we'll keep following the same rate? Okay. So I think our future generations are going to curse us for the damage that we have caused to the environment and to the planet.
Right,
Right?
ma'am. Right, ma'am. So
Okay.
what is your ma'am favorite festival?
My favorite, I actually love all festivals, to be honest. It doesn't
Okay.
matter what festival it is. If it brings people together, I enjoy it. I don't discriminate between festivals. I love all festivals, be it any festival, right? So that is because the vibe that you have at the time of festivals, you go to
Correct.
markets, when you see people buying their favorite clothes and buying of sweets, it gives you another level of happiness, right? So that's why I feel that we must celebrate festivals with our close ones, because nowadays we have that nuclear family culture. Okay, so celebrating a festival within a family of four or three, it doesn't give you that that level of happiness. But when you visit your parents, grandparents, and your close ones, and you sit together, enjoy a meal, that is the best time ever. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, great. So we discussed about not so good things about festivals as well. Recently, I watched a few videos on social media where I saw some protests going on against Indians, right? Okay. Why Indians? Because they think that Indians pollute their place, right?
Okay.
Seriously, right? I saw protests going on in Australia, then that was Germany. This is something that I'm telling you that I saw recently, right? From Germany, Australia, name the country and protests, right?
Okay.
So don't you think that we must have some civic sense? I mean, say we must never ever cross our limits.
Right. That's true, and we know, like we all know our limits and all. I guess so. We forget about our roots that moment, and we forget which country we are. If we represent ourselves in that way, like we are, like trying to harm that place, or we trying to pollute that particular city where we are living. So definitely, it's destroy our India names also, right? And which is something because yesterday itself, like I was watching a one news. So there was a one girl, and she went to a supermarket for buy something, and she ended up there with stealing. Okay.
Okay, shoplifting, right?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. And they caught that girl. Like, they caught it because everything is like nowadays because of technology, everything is clearly visible, right? So you
Mhm.
can't escape from a crime.
Yes, of course.
And that girl from India, from Gujarat itself.
Oh
So
my God.
yeah, like see, like this kind of news if go on like viral on internet. So see about the image in India. Like that's why people often say like in India they don't have a civics and they commit a lot of crime, especially when you connect from outside, like out from not this country, of course, out of country. There are many countries which they don't like Indians.
Not
So
only Indians or Asians, we can say, right? Particularly people from Asia, that includes Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, India, right? So the way we have to maintain a certain image of our country, right? The country, we must respect it. And the moment you are in some other country, okay, do not ever try to ruin the image of your country. I saw one person, he was urinating openly at some public place. And then there were, the country, people from that country, they asked him, where are you from? Right? And they made a video. Nowadays, people, they
Immediately.
are making quickly, they will make a video and they will post it on social media. So,
But ma'am, why is happening actually? Because in India it's allowed to do that. That's why
mm,
it's become their habit and nature. Okay, it's not like any crime to do that, right? To throw something like a garbage in a street, or to uh, do that, like to what we can say. There are many things actually which is not accepted in a society, but in India we all are doing, and no one is there to protect and stop
mm.
that person.
Yes. Yes, so it's not that we do not have laws in place. We do have, but we do not implement them. And since we have a huge population, we are the world's largest population. So that's why, people, they have a free hand to do whatever they want. I mean, to say they do not take law and order seriously, to be honest, these days. So yes, we must think about the image of our country, because our no, nobody would ever want to know your country with such bad activities. Do not bring a bad name to your country. Of course, Indians have most of the CEOs of big companies are Indians, and Indians are known for their intelligence, diligence, right? So we must be known for some good things, not for bad things. That's what I believe, right? Okay, great. So, what I have, like, if I had to give you feedback, Mahima, to be honest, let me tell you, you have come a long way. You have really come a long way, because I was seeing your body language. I was continuously listening to you. You could share so many examples and relevant stuff related to the topic. Not even for a moment did you deviate from the main topic, right? Okay. So this is something that I would like to tell you. At the same time, what you can do is you can incorporate some phrases, right?
Okay.
Example, is there any phrase that you remember related to festivals?
Related to festival.
Yeah. Is there any phrase that you remember related to festivals?
Right now,
Yeah. Festivals or enjoyment.
I'm over the moon, we can say.
Yes, 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 yes. Over the moon. Okay. So when do you feel over the moon? When was the last time you felt over the moon? On cloud nine.
I'm feeling over the moon right now. I'm talking to you.
Oh, I reciprocate the same kind of feeling, right? Okay, that's great. So yes, at the time of festivals, we go out, we hang out, and we paint the town red. So painting the town red, that means to
Painting
hang
the
out. Let's paint the town red. Yes,
in the town, right? Okay.
paint the town red. Paint
Okay.
the town red. That means to go out and have fun, right? Paint the town red. That is one. Paint the town red. Okay. There's one. This I had a whale of time. So having a whale of time. Whale of time. I had a whale of time. Right. Whale of time.
Whale of time. Okay.
That means you spend a lot of time with your close ones and you had a lot of fun. Right. I had a whale of time with my friends and family on Diwali or on New Year. Right. So
Very
whale
nice.
of time. So what these phrases, they kind of make your speaking a bit more rich. I'm not saying you have reached to a point where there are no grammatical mistakes, you do not run out of ideas, your speaking has become very smooth, right? It's just that you just have to incorporate all these things. Okay, so I
Yes.
had a good time speaking to you, Mahima, and kudos to you for reaching to this level, right? Your confidence, radiate a lot of confidence and positivity. Please keep it going, right? Keep practicing and keep shining. That's all I could say, right?
Thank you so much. And after this session, I guess I'm going to take a break from English Yari. And
Okay.
maybe after 3 months, 6 months, whenever I will join, definitely I would love to connect with you again.
Oh, great, great.
So,
Means a lot. Thank you so much. Bye
thank you
bye.
so much, ma'am.